Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick, and I'm your instructor. Incomplete and overcomplete techniques in our katas. When we're going through this, you'll see that some techniques don't totally get completed, and then other techniques, they go way beyond what they were designed for in the first place. All right? So if we were doing short two, right? So if I'm doing short two and I do my first move, I'm stepping in, I do my block and my chop, that's 5 swords. You look at it, you go, hey, that's 5 swords right there. Long two, we have the rest of 5 swords, or more of 5 swords, I should say. So in long two, as I'm here, I'm stepping forward, getting my inward block in my chamber, forward bow. Now, you could do the traditional hand spears, or you could do palm uppercut. You could palm the guy in the chin or the eye, and then throw the uppercut. So in short two, incomplete. Long two, still incomplete. Long four, overcomplete. And I'll tell you what I mean by overcomplete. So when we're doing long four, I'm going to move off a little bit so when I drop off, you'll see it. So in long four, I'm in a horse stance, and my hands are on my side. In long four, it's against a kick punch, not just the punch. So in long four, this hand's going down. Here comes the kick. You go 1, 2. And then my hand's all the way back for the rest of the technique. And then I can either push his head off to the side. So I get my drop down. I can push his head off to the side. Or I can say, oh, there's the next kick coming in. And I can do 5 swords on the left side. So 5 swords in 4 is against kick punch, which means it's overcompleted. We added an extra move in there. All right? So that's an example in the first two, incomplete. In the last one, it got overcompleted. If you look at short two again, when you're heading back to the wall where you're doing your downward block and you step forward with your palm, that's just thrusting salute without the kick. So if I drop back this way, if I add my kick and my palm, that's thrusting salute. When I do short two, though, there's just no kick, right? So you could see that in short two, when you're heading back to your 730, 430 angles, that is really just thrusting salute, but it is incomplete. It is not done, all right? If we look at, to me, the incomplete ones are a little bit easier to find than the overcomplete ones, all right? So the incomplete ones, you're going, oh yeah, that's part of this, or that looks like this. I'm going to kind of stay on the overcomplete ones a little bit to give you an idea of what you're looking for. And by the way, as an instructor, my job is not to give you every single answer in the world. If I give you all the answers, you just go, oh yeah, yeah, that's cool, that's nice, that's interesting. And then you forget it in about 2 hours. If I set you on a path, as an instructor, my job is to set you on a path, a thought path. I just like thinking about it that way, that it's a thought path. And I say, look for this stuff. If you do the work and you go through the katas and you look for stuff, you'll remember your answers. If I just spew all the answers out there for you, you're not going to remember them, okay? But as an instructor, I'm also here to make sure that you're on the right track. So if you're not sure, ask me. That's what an instructor is, somebody that helps you out, right? So if you're not sure if you're going on the right path or you're not sure about an answer, ask. I'll help you out, all right? It's my job. But I'm not going to do everything for you because that would probably be about an 8-hour-long video if we did everything in the katas. I do want to stick in long four, though. It's been said that Mr. Parker thought that if you could do the motions and you understood long four, that it was a black belt worthy thing. So the tricky bit, a lot of people can do the motions, but not everybody understands what they're doing, all right? So this is a video just to help you out on overcompleted techniques and understanding what you're doing in the katas. Now, thundering hammers in long 4 is an overcomplete technique, and I'll tell you why. By the way, at my school, we only go up to the right downward hammer fist to the back of the neck. I don't do the head roll thing. So for my students, that's overcompleted there. I know some schools go up to that as part of the base technique, which honestly, I'm not talking about that part anyhow as overcomplete. So we'll go from there. If I was doing thundering hammers, I'm going to go this way, all right? So I'm doing long 4 thundering hammers. I step out, do my block, shuffle in with the forearm, get my check in there, hammer fist to the far kidney, recheck, hammer fist down, hook the head, come under the armpit, land with the back knuckle to the head, shuffle back in, and this palm claw is going on the upside of the circle. So some of you, that's overcompleted already because that's not in your base, but that's still not the part I'm talking about. When you're hitting up through the face, his face is right here, okay? So I'm clawing through. I'm not trying to shove him away. I'm just clawing up on the upside of the circle through his face. When I do my left front twist, so here's his face here. When I do his left front twist, there is a back knuckle to the head. That's the overcompletion, all right? So when we're doing thundering hammers, I'm doing my base technique, and I step out, and then I'm ready. If you notice, I'm already in my hanging hands position. I'm ready to rock and roll for the left-hand side. That's that side. If you did thundering hammers, and we're going into unwinding pendulum next, unwinding pendulum, also, you have a possibility of a sweep and a back knuckle when you're doing unwinding pendulum, or when you're doing the first move of first 2 moves of unwinding pendulum. So you can look for that one yourself, okay? So if you're going from the end of the left side of thundering hammers into the first unwinding pendulum, as you step back, could be a sweep, and then there might be a back knuckle in there somewhere, okay? So I'll let you look for that yourselves. Now, to me, one of the most overcomplete techniques in long 4 is snaking talon, all right? Now, everybody always thinks, oh, I'm just doing the regular snaking talon. You could. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's overcompleted as a technique, and I'll go over why, all right? So I'm going out of, what am I going out of? I'm going out of reversing circles, so I'm facing this way doing reversing circles, and then as he's coming towards me, if you know the kata, you're pushing back, getting your universal, and then 1, 2, kick, and then you're going to do it off the other side, right? But it's not just against a grab. You can do this against kick, punch, 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 all right? And I'll show you what I mean. This is cool stuff, by the way. This is really cool stuff. And try this on people, by the way. When I show you this overcompleted stuff, don't just go, oh, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Do it. Try it on somebody. But I'm coming off the left-hand side of reversing circles. So from here, as that kick comes, or he's throwing a kick, so kick. This is going to take care of the kick. Here comes the punch. Okay? Left kick, right punch. And then here comes the left punch and the right punch. Kick, punch, punch, punch. All right? So is that cool or what? So the guy's coming in kick, punch, punch, punch. So it's left kick, right punch, and then left punch, right punch. So to me, that's the hardest part to remember, is what am I supposed to attack with on this? All right, but it's left, so it's 1, 2, punch, punch, as the guy's coming at you. So it's 1, 2, punch, punch. And you come in, and if you look at it, you say, hey, that looks like entwined maces. Ding! That's right. So snaking talon has a lot in common with entwined maces, okay? Different video. But do you see how we took snaking talon from a simple attempted grab technique to kick, punch, punch, punch? Very cool, all right? Another technique that's Overcompleted is Prance of the Tiger. Okay, there's lots of them. So when you go through your katas, you try to say, hey, you know, where's my incomplete ones? So go through all your different katas and say, what does this look like? What does this look like? Does this look like a technique that's not finished yet? And if it does, find it. And then when you get into the higher katas, we're going to be doing over completion on techniques where all of a sudden we're doing extra cool stuff all the time. So very neat. Take a look at them. See what you can find. That's your job. Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.